こんにちは。松本市長のガウン吉直です。時代は大きな転換期を迎え、デジタル化とゼロカーボンという新しい世界基準が社会や経済の仕組みを大きく変えようとしています。松本市はスーパーシティ構想への挑戦をコロナショックから立ち直り、市民生活と経済活動を新しい時代に即して再起動するチャンスと捉え、産官学一体となって取り組んできました。 100% カーボンニュートラルな自立分散型まちづくりとサステナブルな医療・福祉・健康づくりをマイナンバーカードを徹底的に活用して実現するのが松本市の提案です。市民一人一人の豊かさと幸せにつながり、日本の未来社会を先取りする構想と考えます。豊かな自然環境と恵まれた医療資源を最大限に生かす松本市のスーパーシティ構想にご理解とご支援をお願いします。
Hello everybody, I'm Matsumoto, Deputy Mayor and Chief Digital Officer of Matsumoto City, Nagano Prefecture. I'm also in charge of the architect for the Super Smart City initiative here in Matsumoto. Let me explain the background of the Super Smart City concept. We can see several smart cities in the world where urban designs are fundamentally changing by utilizing artificial intelligence and big data. For example, the project to develop Wi-Fi as a common ICT infrastructure and bring changes to people's lives is underway in Barcelona, Spain. The seamless mobility system utilizing Mars application is underway in Helsinki, Finland. These successful smart cities are the blueprint for the Super Smart City concept, which was introduced by the Japanese government in October 2018. By the way, what is the difference between smart cities and super smart cities? A smart city is defined as having a one data-driven system in its urban design. But the bar is much higher for a super smart city, which has several data-driven systems in its urban design. A super smart city must do more than just providing convenience and improving the residents' quality of life. It must solve social problems, ensure equality, and guarantee the safety of the populace. The future of the city may be data-driven, but it is first and foremost created by and for its inhabitants. When you hear the word super smart city, you may think of complete cashless settlement, once only administrative procedures, distance education, remote diagnostic system, and full range of automatic driving. That's right. We call it whole future city. Bold regulatory reforms support the realization of this whole future city. In order to realize advanced services that effectively utilize artificial intelligence and big data, such as distance education, remote diagnostic system, and full range of automatic driving. It is absolutely necessary to promote regulatory reforms in each field at the same time. In this sense, super smart city can be called a whole regulatory reform city. Therefore, the super smart city concept was proposed to realize the world's most advanced Japanese-style super smart city by cooperating with the residents and competitive businesses, utilizing the National Strategic Special Zone System. "31 local governments submitted its super smart city proposal to the Japanese government last April, and it is under assessment." Matsumoto is one of the 31 local governments which submitted its proposal to the Japanese government. Let me explain our proposal. Today, I will focus on 4 points. The first point is the theme selection. The reason we chose the 2 fields of medical care and renewable energy. The second point is data linkage. What kind of data will be used to provide our services to citizens? Third, financial sustainability. The fourth point is deregulation items. Then, from the first point, I will explain our theme. The original idea was like flying cars or autonomous drones, but is this really what Matsumoto citizens want? I had a question whether it was suitable for long history of Matsumoto or whether it could make use of the strengths of Matsumoto. In the end, the theme was chosen to solve local problems and contribute to the revitalization of Japan at the same time. Therefore, the two fields of medical care and renewable energy became our main subjects. In the medical care field, the utilization of personal health record (PHR) is its core. The PHR and moving clinics will work together to promote financially sustainable medical care, welfare, and health. Medical and nursing care expenses and social security expenses will be appropriate. Since we decided to handle sensitive data called PHR, we tried to exchange ideas with citizens as much as possible. In December last year, I declared that Matsumoto would deal with PHR, medical history and medication history information. After that, we not only broadcast it on television and in the city's public relations magazine, but also held about 20 dialogue meetings with citizens. We tried to reach a range of citizens as wide as possible by holding brief sessions face-to-face and online. It is still ongoing. We have finished laying groundwork for related organizations. The concerned parties were all eager to proceed. We have received video messages of the support from the local medical association and the governor of Nagano Prefecture for Matsumoto's Super City project. We believe that the data is only meaningful when it becomes big data. Based on the recognition that it can be used as medical big data, KPI was set at 60% PHR registration rate in 2030.
松本市スーパーシティ推進準備会顧問の長野県知事阿部修一です。松本市が取り組むこのスーパーシティ構想、健康長寿の長野県としてはこの医療、介護の分野のさらなる充実、そして気候非常事態宣言を全国で初めて行った長野県としてのこのゼロカーボン地域の実現、いずれも県の施策と方向性がぴったりと合致した大変素晴らしい構想であります。長野県としても松本市と力を合わせてこの実現に向けて全力を尽くしていく決意であります。どうか皆様方にはこの構想にご理解いただきご協力いただきますことを心からお願いを申し上げます。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
皆さんこんにちは。相沢病院最高経営責任者の相沢です。松本市の進めているスーパーシティ構想、ぜひ皆さんで実現しましょう。私も応援してます。
Regarding renewable energy, our plan is 100% carbon neutral, autonomous decentralized system. At present, approximately 1.8 billion kilowatt hours of electricity are consumed annually in Matsumoto City at a cost of about 40 billion Japanese yen. Currently, we are introducing a certain amount of renewable energy through micro hydro power generation, solar power generation, diffusing power generation, hydroelectric power generation. But we'll make it 100% carbon neutral. On the mountain side, we have several potentials like microhydro, woody biomass, and geothermal power generation system. And on the city side, we have several potentials such as solar power and underground heat. We will put solar panels on the roof after roof. In addition to it, Matsumoto is a rare region in Japan where frequencies of 50 Hz and 60 Hz are mixed. We believe we can contribute to the problems of East Japan and West Japan by realizing power interchange between different frequency areas. We also propose solutions for the load, which is a problem when connecting a large amount of renewable energy to the existing power system. Next is the second point, data linkage. In our plan, we will work on the conversion of lifelong health information into electric data. and the information such as maternal and child health handbook, vaccination, medical history, medication history, and electricity smart meter will be linked. It will improve the efficiency of evacuation center operations. The third point is finance principles and financial sustainability. Smart City Guidebook was issued by the Japanese government recently. In the guidebook, it is written that the key point is to ensure financial sustainability. I agree 100%. That is the reason why we have only 2 fields out of 10 fields. If we have all 10 fields, the cost will be more. Smart City Guidebook says, in terms of services, there are quite a few services that can earn a certain amount of revenue, mainly from the services provided by the private sector. But at present, we cannot expect sufficient revenue from data linkage operating system. We think the same way. Therefore, Matsumoto City local government will take care of the annual maintenance cost of the data linkage infrastructure. The finance principles are shared among all 59 business partners. The actual selection of the operators will be carried out once again after the designation of the zone. But we recognize that ensuring financial sustainability is a major point in realizing the super smart city concept. So, we will discuss cost sharing with the actual operators. The fourth and final point is deregulation. With regard to the computerization of lifelong health information, we will prevent the loss of data by keeping health examination results eternally. Next is the moving clinics. In our plan, in order to build a financially sustainable super aging society, we will make the vehicles themselves into medical clinics inspired by doctor helicopters. By reducing the weight of the medical equipment, we will be able to realize medical equipment in a car. In the current legal system, there is no notion of making a car itself as a clinic. In order to promote the introduction of renewable energy, we are calling for the new application of N-1 power regulation to the 6,600 volts distribution system in order to make effective use of the power system. For power interchange between different frequency areas, we are seeking to relax the upper limit of electric vehicles, which is currently limited to less than 10 kilowatts. Also, we'd like to ask the Japanese government to sell electricity from batteries, which is out of the current legal system. By doing so, frequency conversion through the batteries will be possible. As for the introduction of the virtual power plant, we are proposing the sale of electricity from batteries as a system reform. If it is able to sell electricity from batteries, the load on the power system will be balanced and bring stable supply of electricity. By creating a market for selling electricity from batteries, it will be an incentive to buy batteries for citizens. That's all from my side. If you have any questions, please contact me. You can contact me from here.